Think you've explored every corner of Pro Football Reference? Not so fast. Here are 10 things on the site that even die-hard fans might not know about. Relive some of the wildest turnarounds in NFL history on the comebacks page. See the largest deficits each team has ever erased, and the moments that turned no chance into instant legend. Which player is about to reach 300 passing touchdowns? Or who's just a few yards away from their next big landmark? The Milestone Tracker keeps tabs on it all, so you know who's knocking on history's door. Curious which QBs have beaten all 32 teams? This page highlights the quarterbacks who have won against the most different franchises, and which ones they have left to conquer. And you can click here to see who has lost against the most teams. What's an octopus in football? It's when the same player scores a touchdown and the 2-point conversion on the very next play. It's rare, quirky, and yes, Pro Football Reference keeps track of every single one. Want to see Kyler Murray's baseball stats? Or Jimmy Graham's college basketball stats? This page highlights all of the NFL players who also appear on one of the other sports reference sites. Remember when your team started 6-0 and you thought it might be the year? This page catalogs the last remaining undefeated squad in every season and how things turned out for them. Pro Football Reference obviously has a whole section devoted to the Super Bowl. See who had the longest pass in Super Bowl history or the most rushing yards. And in Super Bowl standings, see which teams have had the most appearances, wins, points, and more. Plus the sad club of teams who have never made it. The 2020 NFL season had the most points per game in league history. The season averages page on Pro Football Reference tracks how the game has evolved, showing averages per team game in a variety of stats. Players and teams aren't the only ones who have stats on Pro Football Reference. On coach stats pages, you can see a coach's full career, plus wins, losses, challenges, and more. And on stadium pages, a venue's entire history, including career leaders and the best regular season and playoff performances. If you've ever wanted to crunch the numbers yourself, Pro Football Reference gives you a calculator where you can punch in attempts, completions, yards, touchdowns, and picks, and see a player's passer rating instantly. The year 1978 appears a lot on our data coverage page. That's because, aside from being the first year of the NFL's 16-game schedule, Pro Football Reference has full play-by-play for all regular season and playoff games all the way back to that year. So you can see stats like targets, first downs, success rate, and much more over that span. If you already knew about all of these features, then you're probably the friend that everyone turns to for NFL trivia. For the rest of us, Pro Football Reference is basically a rabbit hole of football history. Don't forget to subscribe, and drop your favorite hidden gems in the comments below.